whenever I'm asked a question about smart contracts, I always explain to people that when you want to think about smart contracts, just think of them as let's say a vending machine, right? If you've seen a vending machine, I think everybody has seen a vending machine before, probably in a movie, right? So those machines where you can put a small coin and it brings you whatever that you want to buy, or you put a coin, it gives you a cup of, a can of soda or a drink, a Coke, something like that. I'm sure most of you have seen that. So think of it as a think of a smart contract um, as a vending machine, right? So a vending machine is it's like a vendor, but it's a vendor that you cannot negotiate with, right? You can go to a physical person if they are doing some vending or they're selling some chocolates or something or some sweets. If they tell you the price for um, one bar of chocolate or a small sweet is probably 50 cents, you can negotiate, right? Say, I have 25 cents, right? And then you can go back and forth and say, nah, no, that's not enough. And then maybe they can accept and say, okay, I'll give you for less amount than what they had said before, right? Now, with a vending machine, you cannot negotiate, right? It has strict rules that it has to comply to, right? It enforces those rules. So if you go to the vending machine and it says, for you to get a bar of chocolate, you need to put in 10 cents, or let's say something that is let's say $1, okay, or a quarter, right? And you put less amount than what is required, that chocolate will not come out, right? No matter how many times you're gonna try to, unless you vandalize the machine, of course. But anyway, um, but anyway, if the machine says that you get a bar of chocolate for 50 cents, right? And you put in 40 cents, you will not get that chocolate. It will not come out, right? But if you put, let's say, $1 when the chocolate is going for 50 cents, right? You will probably get some change. Exactly, right? Understand. Okay, so that is how a smart contract works. So it's just basically developed in a way that you will it will enforce whatever the rules that it is supposed to do. Now imagine if this is applied to real estate, right? A smart contract. So what it is basically going to do is it's going to cut out the middleman. There's no more real estate agents that are going to lie to you that uh, they have a house that has been fully furnished, and then you get to that house, you see it has not been furnished. But without the agents, right, we have a smart contract between a buyer and somebody who wants to buy or purchase a house, right? So the smart contract gives conditions to the buyer. And if the buyer does not meet those conditions, the smart contract will not be executed. So let's say that the smart contract, after the buyer has successfully completed the transaction, right? They're supposed to get the key to the house, right? A digital key in a way that you can just go to the house and punch in, and then you have access to the house. If you do not meet those conditions, if you do not pay the amount in full, if the smart contract demanded that you pay in full, you will not get access to that key, right? So in a way, what this smart contract is doing is it's replacing all that work um, that will be done by a human being, right? And it enforces the negotiation and the performance of that um, smart contract. So if the buyer who's interested gets to access, wants to buy, and then all you have to do is tell them, okay, go to this application, and this application is what uh, is being run, it has a smart contract running behind it, right? Then the smart contract is gonna request that there's need of 1, 2, 3 things, right? And then a payment. So this guy, the buyer, makes a payment, and the contract verifies that the payment was successfully verified. The money that was used in this case, which is XDC, right, is it has been verified to have been existing in the system. Then it will send the key to the buyer, and then it will also, the smart contract will also send the money to whoever was selling this house. So this once this transaction is done, the money has been moved, everything has been done, right? Everything can be tracked, and the wonderful thing is it cannot be reversed, it cannot be deleted. Nobody can just say, I want my money back, and then they'll just do it from their end, and then whoever was selling the house just wakes up the following morning and there's no money in their account. Once it is done, it is done. It is trackable, but it is not irreversible at the time.